Today's recipe is gonna be we're gonna be doing 2 recipes today. Didn't know why I didn't know how to phrase it like that. We're gonna be having a Ragu patate, which is a potato-based kind of stew. It's Cajun, French, Creole, that's kind of stuff. My mom makes it and it tastes delicious, so I made a vegan version of it because I like food too. And I'm also going to be making chocolate fudge pumpkin brownies. Now we're going to start off with our ragu, and I'm going to go back and forth between here and the camera because I actually have to put those in the oven next door because my oven doesn't work. But the ragu we made on this stove right here, so we're fine. So let's get to it. Our baseline for our pot, also my brand new dress, what up? We're going to be taking, we're doing half of a small yellow onion we're going to chop, and we're going to need 1 hand-sized potato because I'm just making food for me. And you're also going to need about 2 or 3 carrots, like medium-sized carrots. Now, I'm going to chop up my onion, I'm going to peel and chop up my potato, and I'm going to get my olive oil and my seasonings ready to get this together. So I'll see you in a few. Now, today is just supposed to be normally it's just supposed to be like a dessert recipe, but since I didn't put a recipe out on Wednesday, you get two recipes today. Yay us. I'm gonna get all that chopped up and get it ready, and then I'll see you in a few seconds. Alright, we're actually gonna do a whole onion. We're gonna get our cat out of the kitchen. Come say hi. This is my love. Her name is Dauphine Antoinette. She's a lot nicer than she looks. Say hi. Mwah. If you don't know the story about the cat, she was going to get hit by an 18-wheeler, and I swooped in and picked her up right before the truck was going to hit her. Could not find a place for her to live, so I'm her mama now. And I've been her mama for 3 years now. So, anyway, whole onion, we're going to chop that up, we're going to get the hard bits off. You're going to need olive oil. You're going to be a rather tall pot. Now this is going to be about 1/3 of what my mom usually makes. She usually makes an entire pot for a whole family of 10 people. I am not a whole family of 10 people, nor do I want to eat like a whole family of 10 people. And please excuse the lighting today because I know people had liked the natural lighting better, but it is raining outside, and it is also nighttime. So, sorry. I was getting this dress made today. It got made the same day. How did you get a dress made? Blah, 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 blah. Don't worry about it. I know people. Sometimes it's hard to find clothes that fit me that I actually like. And so I used to have to get, when I was younger, when I was a child, I actually had to get all of my clothes, like, handmade, because I was just so tiny none of them fit. You know? Anyway, alright. I'm going to put a pot so you can see it better. We're going to drizzle in some olive oil. Good 1/2 tablespoon. You need to coat the hot entire bottom of our pan with it. And steering the car. Okay, put it down. Put our heat on. Medium temp. Turn off our air conditioner so you can actually hear me. What's up? And then I'm going to fix the camera so my head isn't chopped off in just a second. First, we're going to put our onions in. We're going to cook our onions down until they're translucent. We're going to put that in here. Let those cook. Like so. While those are cooking, we're going to peel our potato. Now I have one, I think this is a golden potato, I'm not sure. I'm used to using red or white potatoes. But my mom decided to give me 5 potatoes, so I made an entire stew out of them. Let's peel this potato real quick. Now my heat is on a little high. I have it about medium low maybe. Alright. The legs off to the side. Now, this is going to make a potato kind of sauce with it, as well as has chunks in it. That's what we're shooting for. So we're going to cut our potato in rather large pieces, because some of it is going to turn to sauce and some of it is going to stay intact. And we're going to put that in our little bowl right here. Yeah. Chop. Now it doesn't matter if you didn't cut through it all the way completely and you got to peel away a few pieces. That means it'll just make it easier for it to turn into a sauce. If you have a torn edge rather than a cut edge, it's easier to make kind of saucy potato. And I think we're going to put one more potato. I originally tried to use just one, but I'm going to wash and cut another. Alright, we're going to stir in our onions, which look very promising. Now, in Ragu potate, they normally have some sort of like meat. I'll get that in a minute. They have some sort of meat or sausage or chicken that they usually put in it. But since I cook vegan and I don't have any of that, we're actually going to be using those wonderful seasoned tofurkey sausages. Put that here. That there. Pick this up. Washing it under hot water. Hot water. And we're going to end up cooking it, so. And I mop like twice a day. So, and there we go. Lots of potatoes. Yay. Now, at least half of these potatoes that are going to turn into sauce. So don't worry about if you got like, oh, that's too many potatoes. There's no such thing as too many potatoes. It doesn't exist. Only limit of potatoes is your imagination. But you can fathom. We're going to stir in this again. That smells really good. Alright, we're going to put some water. Now this is going to take about 4 cups of water. We're going to put in 2, and then we're going to put in 2 later. Like that. I'm going to pause the camera. I'm going to try to lift it up a little bit, and then I'm going to grab my sausages in just a second. It's not seeming to cooperate with me, and it's sagging on the tripod, so give me just a second. Hopefully this is better. Yay, I haven't had it again. Awesome. Alright, we're gonna stir in our onions, which we turn down a lot. Alright. We're going to put in just a little bit of water. Alright. We're going to peel and chop 2 medium-sized carrots. But yeah, I'd spoken about the dress earlier. I'd actually gone to get a strap fix in another dress because it's starting to warm up here, and I'm tired of wearing yoga pants 90% of the time, and it's kind of too hot to be wearing yoga pants. So I wanted to get some of my sundresses kind of fixed and dealt with. Now that I've lost the weight, they're kind of too big on me now. What up? And clean off everything afterwards with a knife. Chop off the tops. Chop off the little weird ends. Okay. Now, we're going to chop these into thicker pieces because this is going to be boiling for a long time to get the potatoes and the carrots the same consistency and get the potato to make like a sauce or a roux. So since we don't want our carrots to be complete mush and we actually want chunks of them in there, we're going to need bigger pieces, so it'll take longer for them to cook. Yeah. And did not cut my finger. Awesome. We're going to stir in this. Alright. We are going to put in our potatoes. Our lovely carrots with our little tiny pieces that nobody has seen. They fell, it's fine, the cat will eat it. We're going to put in 2 cups of water. We're going to raise the temperature back up to about high. We're going to take another 2 cups of water. And I'm going to tell you that before I started this recipe, I had some rice cooking. So I have brown rice that I'm going to be serving with this. We're going to give this a quick stir. To this, we're going to add you can get the little thing out. 1 teaspoon, or I think this is a half a teaspoon of black pepper. Amber, that's a lot of pepper. No, it's not. Black pepper. And we're going to do the same with the salt. This time we're going to clean off the black pepper thing. And half a teaspoon of salt. Now, I'm only putting salt and pepper in this recipe because the sausages I'm putting in it have lots of flavor and they're very, very strong. So I don't need to put in 14 different seasonings like I usually do because the sausages have them. Now these are the sausages. We're gonna cut these up into the same kind of rounds. We usually cut up our vegetables. So we're just gonna cut those in about 1-inch chunks. I have 2 of them here because that's how many I have left from eating the rest. Because when I don't feel like cooking, I literally just take one of these, I heat them up in the microwave, and I put it on a hamburger bun or in a tortilla or something. Or I make my cheesy ramen that I usually make when I don't feel like cooking and I just want to nuke something. Because there are no restaurants down here where I live that actually make vegan or vegetarian food. The most vegetarian they get is you can get French fries from either McDonald's or Burger King, but McDonald's fries their fries in the same oil that they use their chicken, so it's a toss-up. And then I think they also use like some kind of weird animal thing on it, but don't quote me on that. I don't know. I never worked there. I do have a lot of friends that work there that said that they definitely don't eat the french fries from there because they're not completely vegan. So, there's that. We're going to stir in our pot. Okay, now we want this to boil with a hard boil, and then when it gets to a hard boil, we're going to lower it back down. While it's doing its thing, I'm going to wash my hands and a few dishes, and I'll see you in a few. Now this total recipe is probably going to take about 45 minutes. It takes a long while for the potatoes to actually like disintegrate into a sauce, kind of the sauce that makes this. So it's going to take a while. This is a thing that you put to cook, you do housework, and you stir every once in a while. That's a lot of my recipes. So, oh, and for anybody wondering about the Wednesday video, I'm fine. The video I was complaining about, I got up. The one that I didn't get up on Wednesday that I put instead, we're doing today. So everything's fine. Don't worry. No need to hide the knives. I'm still here. We're cool. Cool? Alright. I'll see you in a few. Okay, we're back. Our food is still cooking. It's over here on this side. But on this end, we're going to start making our brownies. We've got a small can, or a can of potato, that's potatoes. This is pumpkin puree. We've got oat flour, cocoa powder, vanilla, coconut oil, and baking powder. Now we're going to be using our food processor for this, and we also need maple syrup. There it is. Cool. We're going to take this. We're going to put in our oat flour first, I believe. Nope, yeah. We're going to put in oat flour. I'm going to use, oh, I have a cup right here. Cool. Take, that is 1 cup of oat flour in our little bitty food processor thingy. We're going to take cocoa powder. We're going to do dropping everything today, aren't I? Alright. 1, 2, and 3 for safety. Over there. Probably shouldn't have because we need it for something else. But whatevs. We're going to take a clean tablespoon and a clean teaspoon. We're going to take a teaspoon of baking powder. We put that in. And since this is a food processor, and we're going to be putting wet stuff in afterwards, I'm just going to put that on, and we're going to mix it. It's mixed! Yay! Okay, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. We're going to add, let's do 1/4 of a cup of maple syrup. Ooh. Like that, because we're impatient. We're going to stir in a Ragu potate, which looks lovely. Thank you. We did not put our sausages in. We're going to put that in for the last 15 minutes it's cooking. So don't do that yet unless you want those sausages to completely fall apart and be part of the gravy, which honestly sounds good. We're finished with our maple syrup, so we're going to pick that up before we forget and put it twice. We're going to take our coconut oil. We're going to take a large spoon. That seems like enough. Cool. Alright. We're going to add in our pumpkin. Now, I actually got pumpkin in bulk. I got a giant tin of it for Halloween and used that instead of using a real pumpkin because I didn't know how to use an entire real pumpkin and I didn't want to try it. So, we're going to make sure our thing is where it's supposed to go. There we go. Put the top on, and we're going to turn it. If you have a real food processor, because you're a real adult, this is going to be much easier for you. So you just put it in the food processor and hit the button a few times. I'm stirring this, and it looks lovely. Smells awesome. Take our spoon out so it doesn't melt. Give this a few more turns. Check on it. And it made brownie batter. Check that out. Magic. We're going to do it a few more times just for safety. And we go. Yay. We're going to take a minute and find my cupcake tin because we're going to do individual ones because if not, I will have to pan by myself. And we're not doing that today, so I will see you in just a minute. I could not find my cupcake tin, but I found an actual brownie pan, so we're going to do that. Put that here. We're going to grab our non-stick cooking spray and point it away from the hot stove so it doesn't catch fire. Put that back there. We're going to take the blade out. We're going to grab one of these things. Nice catch. Put that here, put that here. Scrape all the dough off. Like so. Put this in this sink so we don't cut ourselves because that has happened before. We're going to take this and we're going to put it in our pan. This here. Keep that the taste test for a little while. Grab a spoon. Clean it up. Spread it out. Now, I'm going to lick this, but not on camera. We're going to put this in our oven at 350 degrees for about 15 minutes, I think. And then I'm going to check it. And then we're going to see how our Ragu potate done. And then when this is done, I'm going to show you. Okay, I lied. I'm going to lick this. It's really good. Cool. I'm going to go pop this in the oven next door. And I'll see you in a few. I have a tick or something, maybe. I don't know. I was trying to smile, but I suck at it. Sorry. Alright. Our brownies are in the oven. The neighbor actually had one of my bars of chocolate that they gave me, so I actually stuck those in the top. It's the dairy-free dollar store bar of chocolate, and I just stuck those in the top of the brownies, and then I put them in the oven, 350 degrees, 15 minutes. They're doing their thing. We're about to put in our sausages and our lower heat. Now, the potatoes some of them have fallen apart, some of them haven't. So it's getting down to that part where it's starting to make that little potato sauce that sort of makes. It's like a roux with sauce type of thing. We're going to stir that for a bit longer. Alright, we're going to see the cat is doing something sketchy on the other side of the house, so we give her a glance. Now, I've said in my recipes before, this is something you just got to stir in every once in a while you're doing laundry and stuff like that. If you have small children that might touch your stove, don't do that. I suggest not doing that. Stay next to your stove unless the child is asleep or taking a nap or something. Then maybe do this, where you can just cook it and then forget about it for like 2-3 minutes, 5 minutes, and come back and stir. Alright, that's got a really nice thick gravy. We're going to put in our sausage pieces. You dropped 2. Fine. We're going to stir those in. Isn't that lovely? We've got it on medium heat now. We had it maybe closer to high. It was medium high. We have it closer to medium now. We'll give that a quick stir. It's still bubbling quite a lot. We're going to let it cook and do its thing. Lovely. Awesome. That just looks wonderful. We're going to let that cook for another 10 minutes and it'll make the sauce. And then we'll be ready to serve. I've got my brown rice made. Voila. In there. 1 cup brown rice, 2.5 cups water with a half teaspoon of salt. Usually some people put 1/4 of a teaspoon. I put a half teaspoon. I like salt. Cool. We're going to stir this one more time. Just for safety. See those lovely pieces. It looks so much like my mom's ragu potate. It's sauteed or ragued potatoes. Ragu potate. And when somebody has a little baby, that's like when somebody has a fat baby, we call them the potate because they're a little chunk. They look like a little potato. And then when the kid is sweating because it's hot outside, we call them a ragu potate because it's a sweating potato. Anyway, we make fun of our children here apparently. That's why I have so many issues, maybe. Anyway. We're going to stir this a few more minutes. I'm going to let this cook for 10 minutes while I go check on my brownies next door. It's on low. It's not going to burn. There are no small animals or small children that can interact with it. Everything's fine. I'll see you in a few. Alright, we're back. Our brownies are out of the oven. Check them out. Yay. The brownies really look like brownies. So let's check on the ragu potate. And it looks like a regular ragu potate. Holy crap, they actually did something right. Yay. We're going to put a spoon of this rice at the bottom. We're going to make it fancy and flatten it out. We're going to turn off our pot. We're going to take more of like a ladle type spoon. We'll make sure we get a little bit of everything. Yum. Great. Yummy. Yum, yum, yum. And I'm going to come show it to you by the camera. Ragu patate. It has this thick kind of sauce on it that has the potatoes in it. It's got carrots. It's got sausages. It's got chunks of potato in it. Lots of potatoes. Awesome. And it's got brown rice at the bottom. So we're going to put this to the side. We're going to grab a spoon and we're going to taste it. Since all my spoons are dirty, we're going to grab a fork. Just stab a potato for taste. And the potatoes are falling apart, which is what's supposed to happen. Fork. It's good! Yay! It's really good. We're going to take a second and we're going to cut our brownies. Spatula. You've got an ooey gooey pumpkin brownie. Look at how cute and tiny this piece is. It's so cute. Let's taste it. It's a little hot still. Oh, it's so fudgy. So good. It's delicious. That's been our video for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Mondays are breakfast, Wednesdays are lunch, dinner, Fridays are desserts. I love the dessert. You can follow me on all my social medias on Sweet G Amber. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Happy Friday, and happy eating brownies, because they're good. Bye now.